This is Monday Mondays and hang out with me, Kangadan Joroge. Hoping you are enjoying the show. I've got an amazing guest in the house who came here in the country for holiday and decided, I am not going back. Yeah, I'm not going back. And he came in, started a business. This business called Othello's Limited. A very great spicy cookies for diabetic. And it's keto friendly. His name is Mihai Ignat. Yeah, Mihai Ignat, right?
Right.
I got it right.
That's
perfect.
perfect.
Perfect. And of course, we'll be talking more about the company that started. Let us first of all start by finding out who you are.
So
Who is Mihai?
Thank you very much, Ken. Thank you very much for this wonderful invitation and for the opportunity to be interviewed here.
Yeah.
Sort of. So as you just said, my name is Mihai Ignat. I am originally from Romania. Grew up there until the age of 18. Then moved all over the place, anywhere but where I was not planning to. And yeah, first experience in Africa was in Zimbabwe. Went there for 15 months. Amazing experience also on that side. And after 15 months I came to Kenya for 2 weeks, mind you.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
You come to visit or something.
Yes, I came for a small assignment, but those 2 weeks now became 2.5 years, somewhere there. There were many factors at stake.
Yeah.
Hence the how can I say, the deviation, so to call. First of all, the country itself, it's perfect for expatriates, they call it. In reality, they are immigrants, but you know those people, how they call expats, sounds more fancy.
Expats, yeah.
We are immigrants, let's face it. And yeah, I came here for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, I extended for 1 more week. Then COVID strike and the lockdown, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't leave. Exactly. So I found myself a lot of free time. So what can I do?
Yes.
Started at Strathmore, doing computer science.
Yeah.
And after that I realized that, wait a second, there is so much free time because the school is online. So there is little to nothing to do. I'm not that kind of A student. I like to be more mediocre, but focus the rest of my time into doing something else. Yeah. So I started first the gaming industry here, to make a gaming studio, to create games for smartphones. It failed miserably, of course, because of my lack of consistency, I must say. Yeah. Followed by trading account. I started doing trading with forex, stocks, and indices. Yeah, it was nice, but it was not, in my opinion, sustainable, and it was not creating value. So you're not getting that satisfaction of creating. You're just making money, and that's it. Exactly, making just money. It's not. Yeah, if you have money, you have the power, but still, the desires that a person opts for, you will not meet them only with money. You know, there are some satisfaction that money can't buy, which in this case was, I realized that with trading. So after that I thought, okay, we had, me and my father, we had the recipes for cookies, cookies for diabetics. Him being a diabetic since 1990, he did not find cookies which could be good for him, like suitable for his desires. Yeah. So it's hard to find treats when you have a condition. Not hard, but it's close to impossible, because you see, some of these big companies, what they do in reality, they are taking a product and they say it's for diabetics, and then they just let's do it, which is not. I could give an example, but it might be a bit controversial, but it's a drink which is quite known, and they use aspartame as a sweetener. They say sugar, zero sugar. But when you look into aspartame, the research which went into it, you realize that aspartame is extremely cancerogenous. So we did not want to take that path. Yeah. So when in our search for the right ingredients, we were looking for ingredients which a diabetic can consume. Those are extremely low in carbs, but has some fibers. However, the most important criteria, so to say, is the glycemic index. For any diabetic listening there, look out for your glycemic index in the ingredients. All right. You must not consume something above 20. Yeah. And we figured out almond flour has glycemic index of 1. So we figured out that should be in our starch. That would be our like flour. Little did we know that the almond flour in Kenya, it's extremely expensive.
It is.
3,000 shillings per kg.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
It's very expensive.
Then sweetener, we had 2 options. We had 3 options. There is stevia, there is xylitol, and there is erythritol.
That's literally Greek to me. Greek.
Funny enough, xylitol it's a Greek word, and it's come from the word xylo, which means tree. Like my company, Ophelos, it's a Greek word which means benefit.
Oh, benefit!
It's the benefit that we bring to the diabetic
community. Yeah. Great stuff. Thank you. It's been a long journey. So first of all, you came here in Kenya. Yes. For 2 weeks, and now it's been 2 years.
More than 2 years.
You have started 2 businesses that didn't do that well. Yeah.
And you're continuing.
And now we have
it was a hit. Yes, the third one was a hit.
Why did you think of this, coming up with this? And I know you had talked about your father having diabetes, and now thinking that this could be something. How did you know that this was the idea that you're gonna stick with, and to grow it?
To be honest, I did not think that would be the idea.
Yeah.
I just thought that's one of my plans. You know, I like to have an array of plans, A, B, C, D, all of those.
Yeah. Yes.
So this was one of the plans that was like, we tried, it's working, great. Doesn't work, go to the next plan.
Yeah. You're such a risk taker, aren't you?
I do like taking risk a lot. Like I took risk from the age of 18. I keep taking a risk.
How old are you now?
I'm 24.
Get out! Just.
I want to push myself to the absolute limit until the age of 30. At the age of 30, I draw a line. Then I will look to settle down, figure out a wife.
Yeah.
Because by then I will also know what I want exactly.
Well,
currently I know a wife. I want to be a mother of my children, but until then it will still be a long journey. So until then I need to focus to grow my child. Ophelos. So basically you are saying how do we thought about making keto?
Yes, keto friendly, and this cookies. You had initially talked about some of the ingredients on it. So you can go quickly on that. The ingredients of the cookies, why are they keto and diabetic friendly?
The reason why they are keto is because they don't have carbohydrates. They have very little,
zero or
almost
no
to zero.
carbs.
There are some fibers which are there. That's one. Second, we don't have any sugar inside, hence no carbohydrates. And what does a keto diet mean? Ketogenic diet means when you don't consume more than 70 grams per calories per day. But now the interesting part is, in these cookies we put something called sweetener, erythritol, the sweetener we are using, because that one doesn't spike the sugar of a diabetic. And people are like, what's this taste? There is an aftertaste there, a cool aftertaste, I would say. You know, like the chewing gum when you take, like there is a coolness. You can try and you'll see.
Yes.
And that's a positive feedback we got so far, but people are not aware, like they're like, what's this? You know, like it's tasty, you know, and they don't realize why it's tasty. So that's because we use such ingredients, it's right also for diabetics, and then automatically for keto, and gluten free because we don't use any grains, and vegetarian.
Oh, so you can eat as many cookies as you want.
You can eat as many cookies as you want. However, you will not be able to eat as many cookies as you want because it's so stuffy. It's full of proteins.
You'll just be full.
Exactly. You just get full and you're like, nah.
So this could be your lunch, especially for people who are trying to...
It's for, like, for example, for people who want to lose weight, it's best to take in the morning like 2-3 biscuits, and you can easily go all throughout the day.
No.
Yeah, it will not. You will not feel hungry.
Thanks, I'm your customer right now.
You will not get hungry. You'll just be. It's that's why it's great for losing weight also, because the ingredients used, it's, how can I say, it's a slow release of the nutrients. So it doesn't spike your sugar, but it doesn't make you hungry either, and you have enough energy to go for the day. But you lose weight through that method.
Interesting. How is it? How is the business now? How have you been received by Kenyans so far?
amazing. That's a short, like I was thinking the right word, but amazing. I would put it as amazing. It's challenging, but it's challenging, how can I say, it's challenging in a good way. It's challenging as in enjoyable. I do enjoy what I'm doing. Why? Because every day it's something new. Like, you don't plan what you are doing. I mean, you make a plan for the year, for the month, but being at this early stage, we don't yet have the routine automated. We have a core that we follow. However, the main thing is just freestyle again. And it's nice because every day it's a new day, a new challenge, a new experience. You meet new people. Like, for example, today, I have a plan to be here. Look at me. It's just exciting to be here, you know?
It is.
And that's how it was since day one. Like, if you're asking me last year, let's say last year in May, what do you know about diabetics? To be little to nothing. Like, I would say that diabetic cannot consume sugar. You know, that's all I could say.
Me too. I think that's
but now, like, with zero experience and zero knowledge, and with my friend Google, we arrived here, you know.
So let me ask, how is the industry, the food industry, in terms of friendly, diabetic friendly, and I don't know how to call that industry. How is that industry growing in the country, where people are now consuming a lot of things that are helpful to them? We've seen a lot of guys now going to the gym. There's a lot of keto. There's a lot of understanding about eating healthy. How do you see it in Kenya? Is it a growing trend? Is that kind of healthy food business going to grow?
Yeah, I would say it just started. It just started because of the globalization, first of all. Kenyans now are Kenyans, in my opinion, are one of the most open-minded nation in the world. Like, you guys, if you have something new, you try it, you don't hesitate much. So I really love that, and really helps in my business because people are curious. What is that? So because of that factor of curiosity, it allows me to bring that cookies. Now there, as you say, many people follow this new trend. It's something which just started. It literally just started. So right now is the time for people to come up with their own. We've come up with cookies for diabetics, cookies for gym, or other foods for gym. Right now is the time when, especially now after COVID, you know, during COVID people were at home, and what they were doing for 2 years, you know, chilling, but after a while it becomes boring. How much you chill, you know? So because of that, people start doing their own research. Many people gain weight, and then because of the fact that they gain weight, they are looking different ways to cut it. And the rise of keto diet has been tremendous in the last months. And of course the gluten-free. I would say that right now we are witnessing many things happening in Kenya, including the rise of middle upper class. So you see the lower class becoming middle class, and middle class right now becomes upper class. And because of that, it allows businesses to expand. It allows new businesses to come here. Because as people get more money, they want more stuff. For example, I noticed this trend in Kenya. When Kenyans get money, what do? They buy cars, they buy assets. But now you get, let's say you are the type of person who bought already a house, you already bought a nice car or 2 cars, now you want something else. And food industry is something that is untapped yet in Kenya. Like, we don't find that many international restaurants, we don't find that many food courts, and they are going to come. They are going to come in a couple of years. You will see the boom of new restaurants here.
New restaurants in the country.
You will see new Greek restaurants, probably. You will see probably even Russian restaurants. Russian gastronomy is so. I know Russia. It's a bit controversial topic.
You see the shock on my face.
Yes. However, their gastronomy is quite rich.
And
people like to try new stuff here. So it wouldn't surprise me if that kind of restaurant will pop up. And yeah, there is a growing trend into eating healthy, into taking care of your own body, because take care of your own body means that you invest in the future. You know, by eating healthy today, you literally invest in your future self. Because if you eat healthy and have you move regularly, let's say you don't go to the gym, but you just move regularly, that's enough to live a very healthy and long life,
a very long life.
Otherwise, you see, if you now at the age of 20 you start bombarding yourself with KFC and fast food, junk food mainly, not fast food, it's junk food. If you bombard yourself with those bad nutrients, then you'll see by the age of 40 you already start developing diabetes, you already start developing kidney failures, and God forbid whatnot. So one must really look after its own diet. Especially,
you need to look after your own diet.
You see, I notice students, what they do, they eat a lot of this instant soup, you know. However, those instant soup, they are not the best nutritional from the nutrition point of view, but they like it because it's delicious and it's quick. However, what if instead of making that quick dish, so to say, you just cut a cup of tomato, a paprika, cucumber, and that is, you make a salad. Salt, pepper, you made a nice salad. That's so much healthier than that pasta. And you can eat with some nice bread, and it still gives you all the nutrients required to go. And vitamins, you know. Eating healthy also uplifts your mood. You feel much happier because you have beneficial nutrients in your body. In fact, one of our cooking, the coconut and cacao nib, we discovered to be also our best flagship, our best seller. And what makes it so special out of all? We wanted to do a chocolate chip. However, a chocolate chip cookie.
Okay.
You know, this like you like to eat with tea and coffee and milk. But we could not identify chocolate for diabetics, a reliable source. Let me say, a reliable source of chocolate for diabetic. And we were like, okay, we are in Africa, cacao grows here, why don't we use raw cacao directly? Raw cacao is so bitter, my friend, it's very bitter.
It is.
So we were like, okay, we crunch it down and make small pieces, and we increase the amount of sweetener in the cookie, so the taste will balance it. So when you take that cookie in the mouth, it's an explosion of tastes. You know, you have sweet from the sweetener, you have coconut, you have almond, you have the cacao, the bitterness from the cacao. And because we use raw cacao bean, there is something called serotonin. It's that thing that makes you happy. It's like when you eat a chocolate, you notice how it puts a smile on your face, you know? And then it's because of the cacao, basically. Okay. So when you eat raw cacao, it also uplifts your mood. So we realized that cookie uplifts the mood of our customers, you know?
Hey.
Yes.
All right.
And it brings a smile on the diabetic
on people's faces. Yeah, that's great. And does that make you feel like now that you're dealing with healthy food that are impacting people, is that now fulfilling to you and satisfy you?
Let's say it's yet to be fulfilling. Why I'm saying that is because I'm not yet satisfied 100% of myself. I feel like I need to put much more work. I feel like I need to bring much more things to the table, not just some cookies. On the other hand, I'm someone who likes to push the boundaries very further, and that's why I'm not satisfied. But if I step back and I look like at the progress, what happened since 1 year ago, and where I arrived now to offer a reliable cookie for not only diabetics but keto-friendly, gluten-free one, it does put a smile on my face, to be honest.
Alright.
It's a selfish, satisfactory feeling when you go in the market with your friend, and we go to the cookie sector and they don't know about me, and they're like, oh, these are not nice cookies, let's buy some. And I'm like, bro, those are my cookies. And they're like, no, they're not. And they want to check.
Has that happened to you before?
So many times.
Are you kidding me?
And I get sometimes raw feedback from them by doing that.
So do you first of all ask them, how do you know about this? How do you feel it? Do you ask for feedback before you tell them that that's yours?
Exactly. Like I ask not only for feedback, but if, for example, their flow is negative, I go towards negative. So I emphasize them. Yes, indeed they are a bit expensive. Oh yeah, indeed they are not so many cookies inside. But then, funny, after they know they're right, they completely change their opinion. So that's why I'm like, no, stick to your opinion, it's good. It's raw feedback.
When they find out, it's oh, they're amazing.
Exactly. But also, it's interesting that I was getting a lot of feedback from the previous packaging that the value was not seeing. I did not brought it here, but it was tiny, a tiny box. And that tiny box where people like, where is the biscuits that we pay? You know, they're like, they small. So we're like, okay, we'll take care of it.
We hear you.
And here it is, the their feedback. I like getting the feedback, but you see, the problem is many people don't like to give you feedback. They're just want to get rid of you, and that's it.
Yeah.
However, when you get feedback, you can modify your product and hence make it better for them.
Everybody needs a healthy treat, you know. Our kids need healthy treats. Everybody needs a healthy treat. And I've loved how you have explained how you started. And now, here we are. What is next? What are you looking at in the next 3 years for Fellows Limited?
3 years? Wow, 3 years is a long time. But I do, however, have a plan for more than 5 years, to be honest. And that is, first of all, to create the best cookie, like the best products for the diabetics, which automatically I believe will be for the keto-friendly people, gluten-free, and so on. That one will be the best target to do. Increase my range of products, bring something more, like something which I know they are safe and can be consumed. Like I want my standards, yet I want them to be everywhere. I don't want to be like, oh, I can lower my standards, I can sell counterfeit products. No, it must be quality. So I want to basically, I want to be a brand. I want to be the ambassador brand of the quality. Like when somebody thinks about a quality product coming from Kenya, is what I want to be, like a treat. Because the plan is, we do develop these things, these recipes in Kenya. We'll extend our range, and after we are confident, which can be easily by next year, we are confident in our brand and in our product, we'll start serving the East African community. Tanzania, Burundi, not Ethiopia. Ethiopia is quite hard to be honest. Rwanda, Uganda, and DRC. DRC, sorry. Democratic
DRC,
Republic of Congo.
Congo, yes.
And after that, to send the products from here to Europe, so we can bring money back in Africa.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And selling into Europe and eventually into Asia. But for the next 5 years, I want myself to be not only in Kenya, but in Kenya, East Africa, South Africa, Botswana, and Europe.
I didn't hear you talk about Nigeria.
Nigeria, okay. I'm not sure, to be honest. I haven't tried anything about Nigeria, so let me be honest, I haven't made any research whatsoever. I know there are many people there.
Yeah, it's a very big market, you know.
To be honest, it can easily be reachable. Easily be reachable. However, by that point, I'm not the one going to the people, take this. My brand will be well enough for people to come, we want this. And basically that's the plan for Fellows for the next 5 years.
Oh, awesome. Let me ask, what has been a big hindrance to your growth, or what have been the challenges you've been encountering bringing and creating this brand to where it is?
I would say it was the biggest challenge was the supply chain. Surprisingly, it's easy but yet difficult to bring products here. If you want to bring something, fun enough, if you want to bring something legally, it's damn difficult. The amount of bureaucracy you're going to face, the amount of the taxes that you have to pay are absurd. However, we have these ECLI guys, they can do for you a lot of things, but it's not sustainable. So now since we start actually, but before we started officially, we were using the ECD guys because we didn't know other option, but now we go for the official way, and it's very difficult because of the lead times. It's you don't know when it's coming. Like they tell you it's going to come on the 14th, but that 14th can easily be in the next month, not this month. That's one of the
shipping has been a big problem.
But fortunately, a lot of ingredients we source them out locally. However, there are some ingredients which
you have to bring. What are these ingredients that you have
sweetener,
to...
for example. Because locally is extremely expensive. 4,300 shilling per kg. It's so expensive.
It's expensive.
Yes, so we try to bring it from abroad, from overseas. It's much cheaper, and also when you buy in big quantity.
In bulk,
precisely. Other challenges, you see, I did not have any connections here, any friends, so I had literally to build everything from ground.
Ground up, bottom up economy.
Bottom up economy, my friend. Everything from the bottom. Like I cannot even, like even now I'm thinking about this. Start at zero, like nothing. We had the recipes, yes, but still being in a new country with new laws, because here is different laws than my country. It's a Commonwealth here. while we have more of how is it called, Roman laws, I forgot them, but yeah, it's different. And then also like sometimes it was also a challenge how to get into the retailers, you know. I was like, okay, we approach them like in Europe, you just go, you present your samples, and then if they like it, you start the procedure. No, here you need to go through the assistant, you have to go through assistant to the manager, then to the vice manager, whoever. So there is a lot to go around, you know. There is a lot to go around.
The process. Yeah.
And another thing is the bureaucracy. It is quite high. One. Second is not very straightforward. It's not that, for example, for cabs, until you get cabs, for example, it's not as simple as going to cabs and say like, I have these cookies, I want cab certificate. No, there are a lot of paperwork involved.
They need to come to your place and
they need to verify everything, which I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, but you know, the amount of waiting period was too much. Like they come.
How long did you wait before your brand came out?
So we started in May, then we got everything ready by all the bureaucracy was ready by September.
Oh
yeah, well, personally for me,
so almost 5 months.
Yeah, personally for me, actually no, it was not September, it was actually November. September we were like, when we got cabs, and then we realized, wait a sec, we need also NEMA. And then we had to apply also for NEMA. And yeah, we got everything ready by November, so we were hoping to supply by December last year. But we missed the Christmas sales last year. So like, okay, no problem, we'll start in January.
We have it now, and we can replace it now.
Exactly. It was a journey, like let's say I really enjoyed the journey so far, because at the end of the day, for me personally, it's not about the goal, the end goal, it's about the journey. If you don't enjoy the journey, the end goal will be there. Once you reach there, you don't even know when you will reach there.
Just repeat that. It's not the end goal for you.
It's the journey.
It's the journey.
And the same thing for me is in life, you know. Like if I thought about many times about this life philosophy. We are born, yes, we are raised up until the age of 7 with complete love from the parents. Then after the age of 7 you are sort of given some freedom. Then until the age of 18. At the age of 18 you are completely free. And then you see many people take this wrong. They are taught from the school that they need to get a job in life. You get job, you find wife, you get kids.
That's what we were taught, man.
And the chain repeats itself.
Work hard. It was something.
Exactly.
Like, and it's not what's happened. There are a lot of guys right now with degrees.
Oh my god! With the amount of skill, the amount of skill in Kenya, it's amazing. And it's pity that someone who is qualified to become a mathematician, you find that he is doing marketing for I don't know which company, because I forgot, there is a term used, I heard recently, that you have overqualified personnel. You're overqualified, you're overqualified for that job. So imagine you have to lower your standard.
You can't right now, you can't say you have a master's degree. They will start.
Exactly.
Especially if you're starting on your middle-level ground of growth. It's insane. It's insane.
Precisely. So Kenya is overqualified for most of the jobs. So the problem is, it's coming. I don't know. I think this is from the West, from America. This capitalism. You are born. If you are not fortunate enough to be born in a rich family with generation of wealth, you will have to make your own. But most of the time you see the equation is made in such a way that you will never go into a startup, you'll never do that business, and you'll just be a prisoner of a job. You'll work for someone else's dream. Because you will end up after university, because you need to get a university degree, right, in order to get a good job. Once you get the university degree, what happens? You have to pay the student
loan.
Yes, which at least in Kenya is not that much, but in Europe, in America,
it's crazy.
I don't even want to know, but it's absurd. And then you want that person to pay. He will get another paid job, especially now with this economy. You don't get the money that you need, and you are just there for many years to come. And you see,
and you're frustrated.
Exactly. And you see, what would be my message for people who have a 9-to-5 job? Use 9 to 5 to build your
future.
Like after the 9 to 5, after 5, the 5 5 o'clock in the evening to 9 o'clock in the evening, you know, or to 10 o'clock in the evening. You work on your hustle, on your side business, you know. Do something else, do something that can fulfill your desires also. Like, for example, let's say I'm passionate about gaming. Let me face it. Let me be honest. I'm passionate about gaming, and I realize now, okay, I'm very busy with fellows because I have to school also, but I still feel like I can squeeze 3 hours per week into something else. So I do want to have another side thing.
Yeah.
And this is what I want, that everyone who works in a 9-to-5 job, after that, instead of going home, open Netflix, stay in front of Netflix for the next 5 hours, just do something else. I know you're tired, but you are psychologically tired.
Yeah.
You are not really tired.
Yes.
You know? You're not like, you say that you don't have many more energy. Just go for a run, go for a walk, come back, sit down and do your things.
Yeah.
Do your things because no one else is going to do it for
you. No one is coming to save you.
Exactly.
All right. Time is going very fast. We only have 8 minutes, and I need to ask you a few questions.
Yes.
What do you love so much about Kenya?
The weather, first of all. Oh my God, this is the best weather in the world, my friend. Hey, you want coldness? You go on Mount Kenya.
Yes.
You want the coast. You have this long, beautiful, amazing coast.
Yes.
I mean, I love the coast. I love the climate here. I love the people. Like, I don't know, Kenyans are another kind of breed, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're...
Your favorite Kenyan drink?
Which one is it? You know which one is I like the most. I was once in a Christmas evening. I was lost in Diani. And I arrived in a village, and I was drinking coconut wine. I don't know what it was. They told me it's coconut wine. But it was tasty. I loved it. Hey, bro, madafu, yes.
Madafu?
Hey, man.
I've never had madafu in my life.
Hey, it was nice.
My next one focus too, definitely. Favorite Kenyan dish?
Sukuma wiki. No, like sukuma wiki, kachumbari, and ugali.
That's your favorite.
How do you call them in
Jahe.
Jahe.
Do you like jahe?
Yes. Yes. And of course choma.
And choma.
Yes.
Of course. Okay.
I tried mutura, but it's not my thing. Sorry.
What happened? Where did you try it?
Of course you tried the kibanda somewhere, you know, but it was, I tried for 4 times. And even the 4th time was I took in a more premium place.
Yeah. But
still it was not for me. I was like, no, I like everything but not mutura. I even like those, like the small intestine, how do you call them?
Mara.
Yeah, actually they are quite nice.
Yeah.
Matumbu.
Oh yeah.
They are quite
Matumbu
nice.
Is small. Oh yeah, it's matumbu.
They are quite nice. Yes.
You enjoy it, matumbu.
Yeah, but as he mentioned, it needs to be well cooked.
Yeah, of course, it needs to be a very good chef.
And of course, sukuma wiki and kachumbari. Kachumbari is so nice, man. I never had it in Kenya, and I found it so simple yet so tasty. Yes, with choma. You go. How is it called that? Olepoles.
Olepolos.
You go there. You call from the morning. You call. You have it. You go there. Hey, it's so good.
Amazing. Thank you so much for coming. Your last advice to an entrepreneur who is trying to start and has a lot of hurdles. What would you tell them?
Keep up the consistency. Don't let a bad day to destroy your next future. Like, look, for example, like this. In a day we are given 52,000 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, a number like that. Don't let 60 seconds of a bad thing to destroy your day. Enjoy the progress. The idea is to enjoy the progress and to be passionate about what you're doing. And again, keep the consistency going. Even if you made little progress today, it's still better than nothing. Because if you stop progressing, it will become something repetitive. Today I will take a break, tomorrow I will take another break, and so on, and you'll just dump your projects.
Yeah.
So keep the consistency, trust in yourself, and trust in your product, and work hard.
All right. Work hard. I think I have loved today's show. It has been about passion and consistency. And for you, an entrepreneur there who is listening to us, always keep up. keep up the passion, keep up the consistency, because that's how you're going to grow.
Precisely.
And always listen to Icon Radio Money Monday so that you can get motivated and get to listen to other people who are doing the same. Like I'm sure you have people you look up to.
Of course, of course. Everyone has its own idol.
Who do you look up to?
Wow, it's going to be controversial anyway, but that's my
I like controversy. Tell me.
Elon Musk. That guy is
genius.
That guy is like someone who came from nothing, you know.
But he's such a genius, man.
Exactly, and he has a goal. Like he has a real goal. He's not having like a goal, like for example, Apple to sell phones or sell computers. He has a goal. Let's take the people to outer space.
Yeah.
Not even just Mars, outer space. You know, that's what I like, because if we limit ourselves to this globe, I don't know. It's like we don't see the forest because of the bush in front of us. You know. Let's look at the forest. It's big.
Yeah.
There's a lot to explore. Let's just focus on the earth.
Just repeat that again. We don't see the forest.
You don't see the forest.
You don't see the forest
because of the bush in front of you.
Because of the
just
bush.
Move around the bush, and
that's what we're going with. All right, guys. It's been real. Thank you so much.